welcome to the first Dawntime of the year. I'm Mad Vyking.
And I'm Dirk Mahoney.
For those who don't know, Dawntime is a special segment where we talk about our top 5 moments from this first half of the season and announcements for the next fights coming up soon.
And who knows, something wild and wacky might be coming up.
As if we haven't shown any matches that aren't wild and wacky. Although we do have a special guest coming soon to provide something that helps a lot for the Wrestling League. Coming up after this break, the top 5.
One, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, and 1. Come on, Nikki! Feel the burn! We gotta burn those calories! Too cool to care. Be a drag? Isn't that what you slam poets saying around in that club of yours? That's none of your business, woman. Hey, C.zar! You want to join in on this?
Sure. I wouldn't mind aimlessly flail like a chicken in the middle of the plain lands of my world and look like an idiot doing it. I, the Stone King, dancing like you two.
So what's so special about you having to be some boring ruler making laws and sending your stone people to fight for a war instead of yourself? I mean, you're just a king of rocks, that's all. Hey, why'd you turn off the Hey, let go of my jacket! Finally, sweet release.
You have yet to realize what you said was sour enough to invoke a reaction out of me.
What, you gonna beat us and get out of here again? Do it, I dare you. We'll break that gym. Huh? Why'd you sit us back on the couch?
I already know that my attempts to go back home always come to failure. So I won't. Yet, you do need to know that it's not a kingdom of rocks. I come from a history with its history extending back to the time when the first ruler Primus saw what was known as the destruction of the old world. The old world was advanced with technology very different from yours that brought up the same resources, such as food and machines, especially mana. Primus said it was the gift to the matron of my planet, and we needed to give back every day we do. Unfortunately, there were groups hungrier than us, sucking out more than what they needed. They were at fault for forests becoming barren and lakes becoming drier, just like your world has becoming. Primus not only saw what was the destruction before his eyes, but the cause of it. It was a tower that pierced through the clouds only to harvest the richest and most powerful mana known to man that can grant them to become like a god. They were killing our matron.
So it like Mother Earth?
Soon as that drill dug deep into the earth, she retaliated against her people in rage and destroyed the planet as punishment. Primus directed his people to flee out of the kingdom and fly off into the horizon before it was too late. They flew for 7 days around the broken and molten world. They saw lands of opportunity become barren lava pools and nothingness. Relief came to them soon after seeing a glowing beam in the sky that exploded above the planet and caged the betrayed matron, putting into an eternal slumber. That same glow eventually formed a new world out of the old one. Its name was Parathin. Primus settled into the deserts of that land, and it became the grounds for what our powerful kingdom is, and Primus was that valiant and righteous leader. He made sure that everyone was to abide by the rules he set, including his family and 10 wives. and 60 children. I myself was the 53rd out of the 60.
That not seem too much? Imagine this child support.
For over 10 millennia? Not so much. My kind is blessed to live for years and years since their flesh is not like human. As for the humans, they have not changed much after the destruction. Their greediness relapsed after a neighboring village asked for a trade to Cris. Our people for their gold.
Slavery?
Yes. The humans saw us as an object to use. They chained our kind and sold them to become forest guardians above their towers for a kingdom that proclaims themselves to be the most holy of them all by the word of the so-called blue egg above the mountain. I knew Primus would be persuaded to portray our kind like this, so a selection of me and my fellow loyal brothers and sisters banded together for a revolution. One night, all of us were in a special meeting. That was when we struck, killing off most of his wives and most of my brothers and sisters. As for Primus, I am currently wearing his maw.
Oof!
I eventually took over as king after that. Any attempt of my people being sold by captors were slain. Those that tried to wander near our land was met with staked heads of former soldiers. My rule came to an end after a pillage against the pilgrimage site for the humans and their attempt to slave the late Primus's wives. It was then that the mage summoned the portal and whisked me away, landing me here on Earth. Now, do I seem to be a king of rocks to you, Grossmans?
I bet that was crazy. I ain't got no words.
Of course you don't. Now, if you excuse me, I have some washing to attend to.
I feel kind of bad. We're treating him like those people do up in that spear grass he walked around. Me too. Then again, he did some kind of bad stuff to us too. Remember that Golgotha nonsense? Think that was when he threw his brain on the floor. I'm gonna go talk to him. Brain on the floor? What?
What do you need, Miss Grossman?
You wanna go back to that mansion of sand, man?
No.
Why not?
I would already know that the kingdom I left behind would already be in ruins after I come back. My kind were doomed to begin with. I am not ready to rule a broken kingdom. That's all I must say. You should go back to your sister and leave me to these dishes.
Gotta be something to get this huge rock to make up this noggin.
Welcome back, folks. Now, you're possibly thinking Dawnmination. Last year, you done your top 10s for both of them. Why'd you cut them in half? Well, for one, the team wanted to. Number two, we felt that it would be able to make us have stronger decisions at the top moments from the first Dawntime first, then the second ones after that to make those two the top 10 moments of the year.
That, and it gives us enough time to introduce something new to the table. Wait, what was it we were doing again?
I have no clue either. Either I was told by word of mouth or it was an error on the script, who knows. We'll start with my own top 5. Number 5 goes to that whole stuck on an island match. It was nice of Alan to become the manager to a pimp named Cris. What really was interesting was that gradual downward spiral of his sanity after being hungry for way too long. I mean, he had fish sandwiches ready for him, yet Zubaz ate them, which was a dick move. Zubaz eventually met the feral side of the pimp, who chased him down all the way to the water until he was defeated by the pimp claw. At least Alan calmed it down with a soggy hamburger. Number 4 is, well, no sign of Bubba. Nothing much to say, but we're glad he's not trying to devise some plan that's going to result in someone's feet being chopped off.
Even with that incident with my feet growing twice their size from the last match?
Yeah, that too. Number 3 is Black Cat Lafitte's fighting style improving since the last season. I mean, back then she had to face 2 death-defying matches. The match between the Threnodist and the other one with the Ice Cream Man. But now she brought her own deadly arsenal, which leads to the number 2 moment, the Kraken. I was astounded at how this Power Queen decided to bring in a huge roaring beast like that into the ring to fight her enemies without a problem. That's only if that thing doesn't smash its tentacles down on Cat like last time. And number 1 moment has to go to Juno Francisco versus Hell Lord Satan. Imagine the dark ruler of a kingdom that hosts everybody's worst fear imaginable, fighting in a ring with a snobby but psychopathic schoolgirl. He gave it all his guts, sending down pools of lava, an army of demons. Unfortunately, was defeated by Juno by a bunch of rabid bunnies thrown at his face. I heard he's still got marks on his face since that happened.
Just had to go and talk about Zubaz like that. Well, I'll get to my top 5. Number 5 is Lemon being crafty in that last round against Dr. Frank Stone. That appearance by Bob was unexpected. Well, I guess it's Bob. All of his appearances are unexpected. He really tried hard to hunt down that prism that was stuck on Dr. Stone's back, even with the rock, paper, scissors game. But he and the Doctor got their asses handed to them by a bunch of tree logs sent down by Lemon, granting her the win. Number 4 was the 1,000 feet in the air blimp match of Scratchtooth and Weeping Willow. 2 supernatural beings duking out high in the air, and one of them screaming at the other, I suppose. Scratchtooth did a great job countering Willow's attacks by clowning around like he always does. But Willow finally got him with her Banshee's grasp. Number 3 was Bob doing his idiotic duty again in the silent match. The match was supposed to be as silent as it can be to prevent the dynamite from exploding, right? Wrong. Bob was shouting, getting bonked on the head by Tarantula until he became smart again, even summoned up his mech-cone, which finally triggered the dynamite to explode. Bob's foolish behavior helped him win the match in the end, though. Number 2 was Hell Lord Satan himself losing to Juno Francisco after she sent an army of cute, fluffy, but rabid bunnies. They were so adorable and fluffy.
Dirk, you got bit in the crotch by a bunny after that match.
Yeah, that part wasn't great, but they were so cute! Anyway, my number 1 moment goes to Alto and Black Cat Lafitte's tie. Alto freaked out, causing himself to become a robot bent on destroying humanity, while Black Cat fought against him without breaking a sweat. Black Cat finally got him after she released the Kraken. But unfortunately, she knocked herself out with her own attack as the Kraken came down with its own tentacle, knocking her to the ground.
That was our top 5. We'll be oh shit!
Ooh, that was fun. Riding that Kraken all the way there. Good thing I got here on time. I came here to share with you my top moment. It was when our voices were switched around. It was funny listening to Mad with an Australian accent, Alto talking Swedish, and myself sounding
like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my whistle recital to go to. Pogo, away!
That was nice. We'll be right back with the announcements. Oh, my head.
Hey, Carrot! Carrot! Thought you'd be around here. You could be in the bathrooms. Or the back rooms. Yeah. Oh, there you are. What are you doing here outside? We have a sponsorship to do. Come on! Why aren't you coming with me? What's wrong?
I'm not going.
Oh, don't worry, Carrot. I won't have you lift any heavy weights like last time. I got you ones that look heavy, but they're light as feathers. And the powdered drinks, I made them taste a bit better this time. I just had to put another cup of whey protein in.
Orange, you're really pushing it.
Come on, it won't hurt you to do what we got planned. I mean, look on the bright side. I'll profit from the muscle-enhancing drink. Who knows, maybe I'll make millions out of it. And then I can buy all the heaviest weights imaginable.
Orange, you heard it for.
Huh? Oh, I understand. You want to profit from it too. But don't worry, my puny cousin. I'll give you a good cut. You'll be able to have enough to have 2 gardens. Yeah.
You stole everything from me.
Stole everything?
Don't you know how you got to be strong like this?
Oh yeah, I got this strong by doing the pump super hard. No, wait. I remember. Ever since I drank that magical drink on the counter, I'm a lean, mean, pumping machine.
It was meant for me. I was supposed to have what you had, Orange. That drink was supposed to be for me.
What, are you jealous or something?
Didn't you know what really happened? That drink you had, it was for me. It was to solve my problems of being this carrot freak that I've been cursed with for so long. It had everything to help me return back to normal, but you stumbled in, swiped it away, and drank it right in front of me. It's just some shiny drink, you said right after your body turned orange and swole. It was supposed to counteract what I have, and you stole it away from me!
Yeah. Oh, that's silly. You probably just had a bad dream or something. I mean, come on, that drink I saw on the counter, it looked very fancy. I just had to try it. It tasted pretty fruity, but then it got me to become the greatest orange nut in the man. Yeah, let me go. Yeah, why are you pushing me against the wall?
It's all your fault, Orange. It's your fault that I'm doomed to become this way.
We can make it again, Carrot. Trust me.
There is no making it again! I had something in there that doesn't compare to the ones you might make. You stole my chance of freedom!
Carrot, snap out of it! God have mercy.
Good thing this building has a metal frame, otherwise the walls would topple us, huh, Dirk?
No.
What's wrong?
You talk bad about my favorite fighter.
Oh, stop being a baby. He's just a bad fighter.
No, he isn't!
Okay, chill out. Okay, we're on. Welcome back to Dawntime. For the last segment, we have 3 announcements. First up is the match coming soon in a few weeks. Details of the fighters will be shown soon, but we'll give you a hint. They're wearing dresses. High heels could be optional, but it's going to be funny to see 2 strong wrestlers caught in a cat fight.
I hope it has perfume in it. I've got an expensive cologne just waiting to be used.
Yeah, if yak urine is a suitable smell for you to get any chicks. The second one is Dawnmination. It's a fun match that involves 2 of our Dawnminators of the year, Black Cat Lafitte and Scratch Tooth, fighting off a secret opponent. Who knows? It could be Al. It could be someone new. And of course, we did promise you another surprise. We finally got a sponsorship!
Mr. Vyking, we already do. Remember the beard cream?
We don't speak about that. For our sponsorship is provided by the Pump Shake. The shake comes in 3 delectable flavors: vanilla, chocolate, and passion fruit. My favorite's vanilla. It's creamy feeling, rich flavor, definitely hits the spot, and definitely hits the spot I needed to work out on. Feeling like I'm ready to run a lap.
Ugh, are you sure? This tastes like chalk and dirt.
You must not be in the right mindset, friend. The shake tastes like regular shake, but a special, healthy nutrient for a body to grow. Now that we talked how good the shake is, we'll introduce the creator. Put your hands together for the inventor of the pump shake, Orange Juice. Orange juice. Where is he? Did he go to the bathroom?
Ugh, these drinks make me want to go to the bathroom.
Let's go!
Ouch! Oh, jeez, that head slam! There's powder flying everywhere. Oh man, did Dirk just lift him up and throw him over the chairs? Security! Security!
You're a liar, Orange! A goddamn liar!
My head! What have I done?
That was interesting. We apologize for that mishap. That's all for tonight. I'm Mad Viking.
And I'm, Dirk Mahoney.
And this was Dawntime. Stay safe, Millennium City, and good night.
Smells like dirt in here.
I know.